Hello, you divine, infinite human beings. You are all that is, ever has been, and ever can be. You are divine, infinite love. You are divine, infinite truth. You are divine, infinite source. Hello, hello. This is my first time going live, and I'm doing it because I have been so blocked on Facebook. I went live and nobody can see it. And, I was just on a truth telethon. So I want to tell you about it because it was so incredible. And it's actually here on YouTube. It's called the Truth Telethon channel. And I was just a short part of it. I was 15 minutes of the Truth Telethon #2, which is now on the website. But I wanted to share it because, with the world, with everyone, but I couldn't because I've been so blocked. And the reason I've been so blocked is because it was such a powerful experience for me, and I think for the planet. I think it was the first drop, a ripple of really breaking through the barriers, breaking through what I call the finite earth, breaking through the deception, breaking through the spell, really breaking the spell that we've been under. And it's an amazing time. I've been waiting for this for a long time because I've been for years in fact, I'm finishing a book I'm writing that I've been writing for 30 years, pretty much exposing the whole finite earth, which I call, and the systems, the spells, the scams that have been running for eons, for thousands of years. And the book's called The Infinite Human, and you can get it on my website, Infinite Human, and you can subscribe to my channel, Infinite Human Productions. But I want to talk about this Truthathon, and I hope you can go and see it because for the first time, we've had people with YouTube channels, we've had spiritual New Age gurus on, these spiritual, Netflix type programs, and we've had people who've been speaking for a long time, 30 years, written books. They're powerful speakers who a lot of them who've been speaking the truth have been banned and deleted. But the point is, we've had these leaders and we've kind of listened to them, and learned from them. But now for the first time on this Truthathon, I saw people like you, me, intelligent, educated, awakened people who were speaking the truth, but they all had different voices, and it was so beautiful. We had black, white, Latino, all kinds of, we had very, left brain masculine voices who would talk about, mathematical, Germancy and the mathematical equations, and MLK mind control. We had, beautiful woman, Ashley, who sang, and her songs were just totally out of the finite earth. They were like, broke all the rules, but they really opened your heart. And in fact, I was in tears. And we had, spiritually people, we had, kind of rebellious leaders. Everyone had their unique voice, like your fingerprint. We're all unique, but they were all, I could feel connecting to source. I call it God source, divine, infinite source. Because there was this stream of truth that ran throughout everyone's voice. And it was putting together these puzzle pieces of this world of lies that we have been, encapsulated in, spellbound for so many eons. And the thing that was so nice is that each person resonated with a different kind of tribe. If you didn't connect with one person, there was someone that you could connect with. And you began to realize that we are all like the 100th monkey syndrome. We are all beginning to awaken and to begin from the spell and to be able to see the scams. And the whole point of this is that we talked about this, we kind of came to a consensus that, of course, everyone nowadays, there's something to always rebel against, whether it's chemtrails, wearing a mask, the COVID, the vaccines, the 5G, the blah, 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 which is all part of, the whole spell. But we're being divided, fragmented to keep us from coming together. And we all were kind of coming together under the concept of, I do not consent. And whether you know it or not, there is a higher law than these man-made laws. There is true justice in the cosmic universe, and it's called cosmic sovereign law. And it does exist. But at the same time, we have this beautiful gift of free will. So those that kind of, enforce this cosmic sovereign law cannot help you if you are consenting. And they know the truth that you are powerful. You are divine, infinite humans, even though you don't, because you have been scammed. There's the rub. So you have to take back your power and say, I do not consent. I am God's sovereign free, and I do not consent. You have to see the scams. You have to awaken from the spell. And you have to, well, and I'll just sidetrack now. And boy, this winter solstice is coming up. It's going to be a huge upgrade, because these higher frequencies, which is what they're trying to keep us from attaining, which is not working, are manifesting now into the lower frequencies. So this light, this highest light from the photon belt, which we have now entered in this conjunction, of course, of Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius or Vicus, whatever, is awakening us. So as we awaken, and once we start speaking our truth, others, like the 100th monkey syndrome, will awaken. And the first thing we have to do is stop this passive consent by just rotely, doing whatever they tell us to do, whether it's wearing a mask and not breathing, taking poisons into your body through a vaccination. We're just, with this mind control technique of MLK mind control, which is what we've been under through the television broadcasting spells on you. So this is the time. And I'm saying this because as you awaken, it's not going to be just one or two people, on a YouTube channel talking. We need to get out there and just live stream on YouTube, on Facebook, on whatever social media. Get out there in your community, stand in your piazza or your square or Walmart or whatever, and talk to people in line. The muscles are there to stop you from talking. So you need to just talk, and we're not making them the enemy. Again, it is not easy. I've told my story about being probably the only maskless person in Sicily. And I get all the time, they're going to call the police on me, blah, blah, blah. And I have to, it's kind of a thing with everyone, because historically, throughout history, we, especially the spiritually awakened people, have been the ones who've been here in Europe burnt alive at the stake. We've been drowned, we've been, silenced, we've been attacked. So there's there's a fear. And then as you push through the fear, it's kind of like I will not be silenced. It comes out maybe as an anger, which for me, I did it first. But now we have to realize, especially as we are growing and people are starting to question. I mean, how can you not question, I walked into a little cafe here in Sicily the other day, vibrant, full of energy, and I want this, and everyone looked at me, where's your maschera, maschera, like a masquerade party, carnevale. I said, it's not carnevale. No, I was joking. I was funny. And I had like my, pass to get out of it. So they all, had to listen. And they were sitting there, like this. And I was saying, don't put my food in the microwave because I'm very health conscious. So it's like people, I know they were Sicilian, maybe they couldn't even understand my Italian, but, I was doing what I could to they could sense my energy, and they could see I was vibrant. I was filled with energy. I had not died from not wearing a mask from day one with this whole COVID thing. And, that's a huge sign just there. And if you can can educate them, if you can be a symbol with love, not, getting angry, but not getting caught in the duality of the lower frequencies, but coming from a higher place of understanding that they're afraid. A lot of them are afraid. They're oxygen deprived, so they're losing their faculties, their brain every day. But you have to just look at them as like little children, lost children. So that's how we're going to really affect a change, because when you fight them back, they're already, God, they've all been traumatized so much. This whole year has been all about breaking people down with mind control techniques, trauma based mind control, so they will accept the new norm, which is the new world order of technological tyranny. So you want to stay pure. And the good thing, because it forces you, how many of you have just kind of, just kept on doing things that you knew really that good for you? And I have too. Like, I love sugar, and this, now that the 5G is all around, I did another video wearing this, like the real mask, which is radiation, which in the whole mask of COVID is to cover up what's really happening. And they've been poisoning us and putting stuff in our food, our water, our air for decades now. And the 5G is like the putting the soup, putting the fire on it. So we're going to see some people, getting really sick. And this is a time that you have to, from the lower level, really get your ass in gear and get healthy. On a higher level, hey, it's an ascension. So you have to detox and let go of these lower densities. So the dark side is really pushing us, if we will wake up from the spell, to really accept responsibility for our own lives and to stop being herded, especially into right now a false technological ascension matrix, artificial AI, artificial intelligence, when we are now getting back online with our organic chip to serve the infinite, not the internet. Okay, so lots going on. This time frame is so powerful, but I just want to be a catalyst, because I spoke out a lot when this first started happening, and I know I touched other people who are now, one of them invited me on the Truth-a-thon, and, more and more people are starting to speak out. You don't have to be, in fact, you don't want to be an actor. If you think these actors are paid to act. That's their job. They're paid to be to glamour you, like, to be glamorous. They're paid they're paid. Okay, so they will do whatever they're paid to do. Absolutely. And if you think, I saw some people saying, oh yeah, they're speaking now. That guy reprimanded these, I'm sorry, actors at the Golden Globe. Come on, they all showed up. They're not dying of COVID. Their androchrome was not tainted. They all showed up in their glory. And if you think they don't know what's going on, if you don't think they sold their soul, because that's what you do as an actor. What's the part? Oh, I'm a good person today. Oh, I'm an evil SOB today. They're actors. And they're also MLK mind control. So please, we don't need the people who are, okay, thanks. I've got my hair done today because we're not under lockdown, whatever, maybe I look pretty, great things. But you know what? Not always. And we need people who, we don't need, perfect, newscaster, fake people in front of the cameras now and out in the piazzas and in the squares. We need people, whistleblowers, who share what's going on with them. Share your real symptoms. If you're asthmatic, tell me what you're feeling, because my guess is a lot of it has to do with radiation poison. We need to start speaking, because we're being muzzled. We need to speak up. We need to have the courage to tell the truth, whatever the truth is, and find the truth. So get out there and make videos. Make videos of you walking down the street. Make videos of people around you. Live stream them. Here, the police, if they see you making a video, they come and they take it, out of your phone. And I just say, I live streamed it. It's out there. They don't know what that is, but they just go, what? Huh? ¿Qué cosa? Live stream. But, live stream it. That way nobody can go into your phone and take it out. But start recording what's going on around you. Start speaking about your feelings. This is a great kind of catharsis time for us. We've been through this terrible trauma. traumatized. And now it's time for us to catharticize, to share, and to realize our old earth is gone. It is gone, and grieve it. But come together maybe for some grieving and from sharing from what we've learned from this experience, putting our puzzle pieces together to create a new earth, us, a infinite earth, not passively consenting to the new world order, technological tyranny that they are now trying to shove into our face since we've been defeated. Okay, we're not defeated. And the whole thing was to stop what's coming now in this high frequency energy that is now infiltrating even the lowest frequencies. So if you like me, please come to my website, infinitehuman.com, and subscribe. And subscribe to my channel, Infinite Human Productions. I also do ASMR, which I will start doing as soon as I finish my book. And please pre-order my book, infinitehuman.com. I really believe in this. I do so many things for free, but this one I've been working on 30 years, and I'm doing a out of the Babylonian money magic system as much as I can, but we're starting to move for exchange of energy, my energy for your energy. So let's start moving that way. I think this book, The Infinite Human, if people are still reading, it will help bring a lot of the puzzle pieces together, because I go about as far down that rabbit hole as you possibly can. And we're talking about 250 million years type of stuff, and the true history and how we were pulled out of our mother universe in Andromeda. So it's pretty interesting stuff. And, and please comment, like, share, subscribe, whatever you do. Please, I would like to stay in touch with my tribe if my voice resonates with you. And likewise, if I'm a ripple that touches you, then you are a ripple that keeps spreading and touching until, as the 100th monkey syndrome of this racial, consensus, this awakening that is happening, true organic awakening. Love to you. Happy winter solstice. And remember, you are the Christ that is the infinite human that is now awakened and creating an infinite earth, an infinite new earth. Ciao from Sicily. Love, love, love you guys so much. Love, love, love.